It has been a pretty good morning overall that I've had. Honestly, I've kind of been slacking, which is kind of nice, but at the same time, I need to get some work done. I seriously need to be getting some work done, especially on my day off where I don't have to work for my client. So there's that, and of course there's that meeting plus the meeting experiment that I've got as well. So I want to be cramming in as much work as I possibly can in this afternoon. So let's get some work done. Make progress, not excuses. There are many rules and principles that govern our lives. We have laws that keep us lawful, but it is our own principles that dictate why we follow those laws or break them. Our perceptions and beliefs are the key to how we react, what we do, and who we become. To change our lives is to fundamentally change the very core of how we see things, how we act, and approach everything. Alright, so my meeting is all done for today. We did actually take a break so I could actually do my medium stuff, but also my accountability partner had some things that he needed to do as well, so that was a perfect time for me to do that stuff. But anyway, we're done with that meeting, and from that meeting I actually learned a fair amount of stuff as well. It's really nice to have these kinds of conversations because I really open up and talk about what's going on in my life, what sort of thought processes I'm going through, and what sort of changes I want to be making. Because one of those things that I brought up is something that I haven't really thought a whole lot on, and I thought, okay, let's actually start taking some steps towards that because it's actually a smart thing to do. And that is to simplify your life. Because that's one thing that I feel I've been struggling a lot on, is my life is not very simple. There's a lot of things that I have going on, and I want to make the process as simple as possible. A couple of other things that kind of tie into that is actually changing my schedule around and having a structure where it's hey, in the morning you're doing this, in the afternoon you're doing this. You're not alternating between it halfway through for whatever reason. It's things like that where I can simplify my life. Now, before I go any further, what I mean by simplify your life is actually stemming from a quote from Albert Einstein, which is, make your life simple, but don't make it simple. Basically, make your life as simple as possible, but don't cut corners to the point that you're undermining your life or the work that you're doing. So, for example, this change that I am really excited about, that I will be announcing at the end of this month. I'm really excited for it, and for one, it's going to simplify my life significantly in a variety of ways. But at the same time, it's not going to undermine the work that I'm doing at all. In fact, it's going to make my work a lot harder. In fact, that I will have to hustle a lot more, but at the same time, all of my demands and everything that's going on in my life right now are going to be are going to be simplified. Because right now, I have a lot of focus on a variety of things that I'm doing with writing and with YouTube. Just in my writing alone, I'm writing for a variety of platforms, and the goals that I'm setting today and the goals that I'm setting for this week are addressing some of those demands and actually having a backlog of stuff so that I can continuously stay up to speed with these platforms. But obviously, as far as that work goes, I still have to do the work. I'm not going to be cutting corners or diminishing the value of it. But by writing in advance or having a backlog of stuff, it's going to make my life a lot simpler. So that's basically what I mean by simplify your life, but don't make it simple. And that's what Albert Einstein was trying to get at as well, with with the same thing, with simplifying your life, but don't make it simple. It's to have a very simple process to everything, as opposed and not undermine the work that you're doing.